Hello, hello, welcome to your daily dose of spice, where we inject a little bit of positivity into your day each and every day. Today, I'm going to do a quick visual descriptor of myself. I am a Latina female. I have long brown hair, light brown now, parted to the side. I've got big gold hoop earrings on. I have some pinkish, reddish lipstick on and a black shirt. And I am in my office, which is a beautiful yellowy color that used to be my son's nursery. So that is the environment that I am streaming from. And I am so glad to be here with all of you today. So if you are joining us, thank you. Please leave in the comments where in this whole wide world you are so I can give you a shout out. We are streaming to a couple of different platforms, which I am very grateful for. We have our Instagram familia over here. Hi, Gabe. Nice to see you, honey. And I would love to give you some shout outs as well. I can put those comments up on the screen. I will be restreaming this video later on in the evening. I'm trying to, cater to everybody because I know a lot of my nurses and teachers are working during the day. We can't really be, or not supposed to be, watching the Facebook and all the things during the day. So I'm going to restream it later on in the evening, probably around 9 p.m. Eastern. And that way you can tune in and catch later on. So definitely if you're watching live, fabuloso. And if you are going to be watching later in the evening, just as great. So leave me a hashtag replay and I will definitely go back and leave a comment for each and every one of you if you responded. So I would love to do that. I'm going to go over to the comments right over here on, hey Tim, on Facebook. We've got Tim Sohn. Hey, honey. Hey, love. Hi, Myra. Buenas tardes, mi amor. Fabulous. She is Miss Nurse Practitioner over here. Wonderful. Hey, Carrie. It's Chagrin Falls. Nice to see you guys. Hey. Very nice. Gabe, light brown, beautiful. Yes, and lush. Yes, honey. It's called biotin and collagen, definitely for the hair. I've always had long hair, but after I had my son, he's 4, I had really bad postpartum hair loss. Terrible with him. Clumps of hair was coming out after I had him. So biotin, collagen, I usually recommend for all my patients. It does wonders. It's wonderful for the hair, for the skin, for the nails. Great stuff there. All right, we are going, so today's topic we're going to start with is, today's topic is, finally finding something that works for you. If you are stressed out, if you're a person who is stressed to the max all the time and you just can't figure out how to get it under control and you feel like you have tried everything, well, today I'm going to teach you and give you a really great resource, a really great thing that you can do to rediscover that for yourself and to find something that actually works for you, specifically for you, because you're special and you're unique and you deserve all the good things and all the special things for yourself. All right. So I'm going to take a quick break before we get into our lesson for today. And I am going to give a shout out to our sponsor. So we have a very lovely sponsor for our show, Miss Annie Gonzalez with Crunchy. She is your go-to gal for all things toxin-free and safe cosmetics. And even better, Miss Annie is a oncologist, oncology pharmacist. I always make sure I have to say that correctly. So she knows what's up. She knows what she's talking about. She has really great products. And I have used some of her products. They are fabulous. And I would not just have any old person sponsor this show. No, honey. So she's wonderful. So I'm going to display her information for everybody up here so you can know where to find. All right, guys, I will leave all of her contact info in the description below so that you can get in touch with Miss Annie. She is wonderful and fabulous. All right, so let me get this back up. So let's get into today's class. And definitely if you have any comments, feel free to leave them. Any questions around this topic once I start talking about things, I will definitely let you know. Hey, Michael, happy Thursday. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. All right, guys, so we are going to dive into how to finally find something that works for you if you are stressed out and overwhelmed and you don't know what to do anymore and you feel like you've tried all the things. And this is going to be totally 100% all natural because I love to do things naturally and holistically, and we're going to do things all natural. So I'm going to share with you my self-nurture first aid kit and what that is. And I actually have the free resource that walks you step by step, tells you every single thing that you need to do for this, what goes in it, why you're putting it in it, and all the good things and how to put it together. And as an added bonus with this self-nurture first aid kit, I also share how you can make a traveling self-nurture first aid kit, because I know there's a lot of people out there that, once we start going around in the world again, get a little bit of that travel anxiety, that travel stress, airplanes, if you're on a train, whatever your traveling might be, if you kind of get a little bit anxious and nervous around that, you can make a traveling self-nurture first aid kit. And I made sure it's TSA friendly, so you're not going to get stopped with a TSA agent or anything like that. So it's a really nice mobile kit that you can use for yourself. You can use it in the car. This is a great activity that you can use with your family. So I did a workshop on this, and I had so many great participants. Let me tell you, one of them, she was a volunteer coordinator. Actually, her description was a professional volunteer. Have you ever heard of a professional volunteer? I thought that was amazing. I was like, girl, tell me more about this professional volunteerism. And so she did. And so she's going to use this activity with her group of her volunteers so that they can put this kit together. I had another friend, Miss Tammy. I'll definitely give Miss Tammy a shout out. She has a church that she's got up and coming now, and she's going to use it for her women's ministry group, and they're all going to make self-nurture first aid kits. This is great if you're a teacher, and you can use it with all of your students. If you're a nurse educator, I highly recommend that you do this with your clinical group. It's a really great clinical activity you can do all around mental health. If you are a parent, making a self-nurture kit for you and for your kids and for your family is such a great idea. And like I said, this resource that I have for you walks you step by step how to make it. And it includes things that are going to appeal to all of your senses. So all the 5 senses, and it's going to spice up your emotional wellness, your spiritual wellness, your insight, the eye of spice, your intuition, your self-awareness. It will speak to all of that. And it's a really great kit that you will create for yourself. And it's a really great, solid anchor, real thing that you can make for yourself that can get rid of so much stress and so much overwhelm for you. And one of the great things about it is one of the activities in it, and what we talked about yesterday, was discovering your specific stressors is kind of the first point. Like, we got to figure out what's stressing you out in the first point before we're even going to attempt to fix it with anything, right? So the first part of the activity that it walks you through is identifying your stressors, which we talked about. And today, when you walk step by step through that self-nurture first aid kit activity, it really shows you step by step how to appeal to all of your senses, to all of your emotional needs, to all of your physical needs. And you can add things to it that can help anchor you and ground you, not make you feel so overwhelmed, not make you feel so stressed out. It's a really great place to go to when you do start having moments. You can go there and feel more at ease with your self-nurture first aid kit. It's a very comforting thing to have. And on top of that, you can use all the other things that we've talked about the rest of this week, like the time blocking for the time management skills, how to seek and provide support for others, how to cultivate an optimistic attitude. So this self-nurture kit is really great at helping you to develop that, because some of the activities in the self-nurture first aid kit are all about helping you to cultivate, to grow, right? Grow happy, like I talked about the other day, cultivating an optimistic attitude. And it really helps you to tune into your thoughts and to your feelings, which is so important, because a lot of times with that stressed out and we're overwhelmed, we're just ignoring, like, we know we are feeling that way, but we're really ignoring how we're really feeling, like what's really causing it. And that really goes back to, again, the identifying our stressors. What's really stressing you out? Why is it stressing you out? Okay. So if you would like to pick up this self-nurture first aid kit activity, leave a comment below. Let me know, say send one to me or send me a private message, and I would love to send it over to you. Like I said, it's a great activity to do with you, with your family, with students, with a clinical group, any type of groups, volunteer groups, ministry groups. It's good for everybody to have a self-nurture first aid kit, and even better if you can have a traveling first aid kit for yourself. Will definitely help in so many situations. So that's all I have for that. I'm going to see if there's any comments. I see Dwellin over here Hey, Dwellin with Kidney Trails, fantastic. And then on Instagram, I have Carl Sean Watkins. Hi, honey. And then I have Miss Wendy, beautiful. Miss Doctora, she's on. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it. So one last thing I want to mention before we head out is that I have a 90-day group program called 90 Days to Spice, and it's going to be starting the week of Valentine's Day. Actually, February 16th is going to be the day when our new cohort begins. And this 90 Days to Spice program is really great if you're confused and uncertain about the next steps in your life. And if stress is becoming a part of your daily routine, honey, and you feel overwhelmed, maybe a little bit, every day and you want to figure out an action plan, but the solutions are MIA, missing in action. You just cannot figure out what you need to be doing. And you really wake up in the morning unsure of what you have to offer the world. Well, if this sounds like you, then we can help for sure. Join us for 90 Days to Spice, where you're going to experience more clarity, a whole lot less stress and anxiety, a system and process to know exactly what to do next, a process to help you identify your high impact activities, because ain't nobody got time to waste, right? Ain't nobody got time for that. And you're going to be jumping up every day, not hitting the snooze button, not dreading your day, knowing exactly what you have to offer. If that sounds like you, if that sounds like something you need, something you're interested in, definitely send me a message, because at the end of this video, I'll share with you a super special way that you can get a very big discount on this class that is beginning very soon. Like I said, the week of February 16th. We would love to have you join us. So please consider joining our program. Hey, Russ. I got a little comments. Hey. I'm seeing him every live early with BizDev Live. That was awesome. It was a really great interview. So shout out to him. He did great. And I saw Russ there. Russ was popping in. So thank you. Really appreciate that. So if you would like to be a sponsor for our show, we are accepting sponsors. So if you like my vibe and like what I'm about, I definitely would like to partner up with you. So reach out. We would love to showcase your business just like I did for Miss Ani earlier. So we are always accepting new sponsors. So go ahead and message me if you are interested in that. And let me think if there's anything else I wanted to say. I'm going to shout out Russ one more time. Yep. Hashtag 1000 thanks. He's awesome. Go follow Russ. He's amazing. He's fabulous. Yeah, he's been very inspirational, him and so many others in my whole live streaming journey. So very thankful for them and everything that I'm learning from them for sure. So if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And like I said, I am going to replay this video later on this evening. So definitely leave a hashtag replay if you're enjoying this later on tonight when we are reviewing for it. And if for that secret special discount, if you would like to join us for the 90 Days to Spice, if you message me 90 Days to Spice, so send me a message directly, I will share with you a link to get a super secret, super huge discount on this. And we also have some really other great offerings on my website. So if you want to head over to getyourspice.net, you can see all the different ways to share the spice on that page as well. So definitely some great programs and great specials that we have just for now, though. They won't be there forever. So definitely head over and check them out. And that's all I have for today. So again, thank you. If you want to get your hands on the Self-Nurture First Aid Kit, please reach out to me. I have no problem sending that out. I love sharing that and talking all about the Self-Nurture First Aid Kit because it is a wonderful activity to do and very beneficial for spicing up your emotional health. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. So I will see you mañana. And don't forget, for a balanced life, just add spice. And I will see you mañana. Bye, guys. Take care.